up, YouTube? Thanks for checking me out again. This time we've got Nina Williams, the latest in the Tekken line. I think she's the 8th Tekken character to be released in the Bishoujo line. Should have been the first. So glad to see her join the other Tekken girls. Just a quick look at the box. Pretty straightforward stuff. Shunya's art. Very nice, as always. Take a look at the back. There's Anna Williams is the next Tekken Bishoujo. I don't think they've announced another Tekken character after Anna. If they did, I'm drawing a blank, but I don't think they have. Anna is one of the ones that her character is very, very well suited for the Bishoujo line. I'm glad that they're doing her. So look at the bottom. Pretty typical Kotobukiya Bishoujo packaging. So let's go ahead and crack her open and see what's going on in the inside. Okay, so it started raining pretty bad over here. I don't know if you can hear it, but if you can, I apologize. It's a little loud. Anyway, here she is. She's got 3 inserts. This time we got a new insert. So we got the art from Shunya. That's pretty. Oops, that's pretty typical. We get that with all of the newer Tekken Bishoujo. So that's nice. We got Harada's signature. That's one we've got before, and then this is the new one here. Pride, Will, Destiny, Tekken 20th Anniversary, and I'm officially an old-ass man. I don't think I'll be using that one. I always like the Shunya art insert myself, so that's one I'll be using. Alright, she also comes with an instruction page here, just in case you can't figure out how to put these in her base. You just pull the bottom off, put in one or more of these inserts, and put it back together, and you get to be the master of your insert domain. So here she is, and she's got a pretty cool base. Speaking of the base, it's translucent, like they all are, but it's got kind of a purple tint to it, which is nice. It's a nice little touch. So here she is compared to the art, and I think they did a pretty good job. They kind of exaggerated the arch in her back a little bit more. She seems to be a little thicker than she is in the art. And then there are a few minor differences in her face. But I don't know, there's a few things. The camo pattern is a little more basic on the finished statue. But all in all, the sculpt looks accurate to what Shunya did, at least as far as the costume goes. The pose has been adjusted slightly. She's been enhanced here and there. Her boobs and her butt are definitely bigger in the statue than they are in the illustration. That's fine, I guess. I'm a little bit torn because bigger boobs and bigger butt are just fine by me, I guess. But I feel like the closer you can get to what Shunya draws, the better the statue is going to be. And weird that they feel like they need to enhance these figures beyond what Shunya already, makes them look like. They look good already. Let's maybe rein it in a little bit, Koto. Come on now. It's not bad, but I mean, just do what he draws, and you can't lose. So this is a pretty dynamic pose. I guess, if you read the description, it's Nina is an assassin, and I guess a spy, and she's engages in hand-to-hand combat on the regular. So she's basically kicking behind her. I guess what I like what they say, the unseen enemy is sneaking up on her and about to get blasted in the mouth. And that's what's about to happen here. She's going to mule kick him, or her, right in the mouth. So that's the reason for this pose. It's not a bad pose. I dig it. It's still a little weird. It's kind of a, I don't know. It looks good. I'm not going to complain. So she is pretty well done here. She's got some pretty nice paint apps, I must say. Let me try to turn this down a little bit. Her hair is not translucent, not really excited about that. I kind of wish that they actually done the translucent plastic painted. I think that looks better. But it's all painted. It doesn't look bad. Pretty good detail in the hair. Doesn't feel generic or anything like that. Some of the Bishoujo hair in the earlier statues was a little lackluster. Batgirl comes to mind, but this one's not translucent, but it's still got a good amount of detail. She's got the hair tie in there, and the head sculpt in the hair. I guess I should say the hair on her head sculpted well as well as the ponytail, and she's got some strands of hair flying. Looks good. As far as her face goes, I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy here between her and the art. As far as the art goes, she has a little bit of a brow there. Like her brow line is a little more pronounced here and a little more obvious. You can tell her eyes are set back a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading into it, but the way it looks there, it looks like she has kind of an edge to her brow, and that's not been sculpted in on the statue really at all. What we're left with doesn't necessarily look bad, but it's not what's in the illustration. So I think, again, the closer you get to Shinya's work, the better off we'll all be. So she's got a few different styles of paint on her. She's got some glossy paint up here at the top of her back and around her collar. The rest of the shirt is kind of a matte paint, and then we have kind of a more satin style paint on her sleeves. We've got metallic paint on her butt and her thighs and her calves. More glossy paint here on the bottom half of her thigh, and some gloss on the heels and sole of her boot. She's also got kind of I'm not sure what to call this, it's semi-glossy knee pads. Nice detail in the paint on this figure. I maybe would have liked a more fine camo design like in the art, but I'll settle for this. It looks good. I do have a couple of little areas on this figure where the glue is kind of making the paint hazy, like you can see right here, but I think most of that's going to rub off with a little rubbing. Should make it rub off. Yeah, most of it comes right off, so that's good. There are a couple of paint flaws on this figure. One of them is right here on her hip. Some of the black on that band kind of got away from them and hit the skin there. And again, more of this glue becoming hazy. I think I'll go after that with like a Q-tip or something that should take that off. She looks pretty good. More detail to be had here. There's to be seen. There's her buckles on her arm. Nice silver paint. The little eyelets on the band are painted in, and they have a hole in the middle. So that's pretty cool. The knife on her thigh doesn't come out. It's just sculpted in. But it's got some nice detail in it. You can see the knife through the outside of the sheath. At least I believe that's what we're looking at. And I forget the name of that. There's a name for that little metal pin right there. And then some more silver paint in here. Done pretty well. There's a good degree of accuracy in a lot of that paint. The silver looks like it bleeds over a little bit, so not bad. More buckles up here on this arm, some on her back. Some more of these eyelet looking things on her knee pad. Another buckle on the boots. So she's got a good amount of detail, good sculpt. She's very shapy. You can see here that's a pretty thick thigh, pretty meaty. Yeah, she's definitely larger proportioned than Shunya's art, and then probably in the game. I haven't seen the latest character model for Nina, I don't think, in Tekken Tag 2, but I don't remember her ever being, like, voluptuous. And on the other hand, yes, Nina, not so much. A little bit, not bad. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a quick size comparison then. Here she is with the rest of the Tekken line. Save Boskonovich, whatever the hell her name is. Alyssa Boskonovich. That one doesn't look like it's in the cars for me. But here she is with the rest. She fits right in. The scale's just right. No issues there. All of them, of course, are a little undersized, the Tekken line. A little bit smaller than the 1/7 they claim to be. I think they're closer to 1/8. But pretty good looking line. And Anna's coming, and she's gonna make it look even better. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure which Bishoujo is coming next. I think Jubilee is next. I'm excited for that one. Jubilee is... I've always liked Jubilee, so I'm excited to be getting that one. I don't know, whenever she starts shipping, I guess. So thanks for watching. Check out my other videos. Subscribe, like, share, leave comments, do all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time.